Ellen, and as we all know, September is actually creeping up on us pretty quickly here, but it's also Hunger Action Month, and the Partnership for a Healthy Community has organized a month-long full of events, ending it with the second annual Tri-County Hunger Walk. And here to tell us more is Rebecca Krum-Ryan. Thanks for coming on today. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you, John.
Alrighty, so I want to first touch on your title here, SNAP Ed.
Yes.
SNAP Education?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
tell me a little bit about that.
Sure thing. So SNAP, most people know that for Link or the SNAP card that can be benefits for families that need a little extra help to purchase foods. But SNAP Ed actually exists to help our families make a healthier choice and easier choice.
Okay.
So we're federally funded to provide supports that in different ways with education and then just helping in the environments to increase good food access and the knowledge of, good nutrition.
Awesome. Okay. How long have you been doing that for?
I've been working with SNAP Ed for like 5 years now, almost 6. So.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
And I'm sure this is probably one of the highlights of, your time doing all that kind of work.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the events this coming month.
So September is Hunger Action Month. I couldn't believe September's next week either. But
I know, right? It just blew me away when I was looking at the calendar.
Yeah, it's flying by. So in September, our Partnership for a Healthy Community, we have our Healthy Eating Active Living team, and we've been working on a variety of events to help drive education and awareness about hunger. Here in the Tri-County, we have over 32,000 that are considered food insecure, so they don't have enough access to fresh and healthy foods for an active and healthy life.
Okay.
So what we want to do is draw awareness to that and then give us some ways that we can really put our work into action. So we open off the month with a lighting of the bridge on October 1 to orange. Orange is the color of hunger. And then we'll do a food drive with our neighborhood Krogers in Peoria, Tazewell, and Fulton counties on September 16th. So make sure you get out between 10 and 2 that day to your neighborhood Kroger and purchase some items to go back to a local pantry. And then we'll end our month on September 30th with our Hunger Walk, like you mentioned. It's our second annual Hunger Walk. Excellent.
I mean, what's your favorite part about all this? I'm sure just being on the front lines, making sure that you make a difference in the community has to be on top of there.
Oh, yeah. I think the best part about all my work is getting to feel like I am making a difference for the community, as you mentioned. But really getting to see our community come to action on these different areas is really exciting to me, because I think we don't always think about hunger in our own neighborhood.
Yeah, for sure.
So just recognizing that and being able to say, I can take steps to really address that is a huge part of this month.
Absolutely, yeah. And, if maybe someone isn't able to attend the events or, maybe they've got something going on, are there some other ways they might be able to help the cause?
Yeah. So we actually have a page all set up just to outline some different ways you can help. We have go.illinois.edu/HAM 2023. So we often tell people to find their local pantry, find their local community garden, find someone who's serving already, and see if they need volunteers, if they need food, if they need help. Starting local is a great place to really get involved. But on that webpage, you're going to find a bunch of different things that will help kind of lead you to ways you could really fight hunger.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you think is the biggest need when it comes to hunger? I know you were talking about, necessary resources and nutrients, but I mean, I think this is something that maybe not a lot of people touch on enough.
When it comes to hunger, one of the things that we're trying to make sure is a focus too is what are we feeding people?
Sure.
So in America, we may think of hunger, as this person who is really malnourished and isn't getting enough food. But in America, it doesn't always look like that. We can have a lot of hungry people who may not look super hungry, but they're just not getting the right nutrients to really fuel themselves.
Sure.
So we try to point towards donating healthy, shelf-stable food items. And that's where a lot of our events throughout the month will give people like a shopping list where you can go look for some of those food items.
Yeah.
But I think just addressing that and kind of thinking outside of just calories, like what does hunger look like?
Absolutely. Making sure you get the essentials beyond just eating.
Yes,
correct?
exactly.
Yeah. And Rebecca was just saying there are events all month long, but the Hunger Walk is going to be happening on the 30th of September. It's kicking off at 9. The second one they're hosting, we got plenty of information for you up on your screen. That's going to be over at the OSF Center for Health over on Illinois in Peoria. And of course, you can go to that website there for a little more information. Rebecca, thank you so much for coming in to talk about this. Definitely a very important cause.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Absolutely, absolutely. All right, we'll be right back with more news and weather.